Welcome to Knicksfandom. This is an independent New York Knicks fan-based podcast, which was created by fans for fans. The show is hosted by L.A. Blackwell, Danny, and Flo. They'll discuss the issues surrounding the Knicks, the NBA, and various other sports-related topics. Join us. It's going to be a heck of a ride.
It's too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, Knicksfandom episode 64. That's a song I have for you, fellas. And listeners, it's been a while, but we back. And we back with the first pick overall? Hell no, not with the Knicks. You know the Knicks got messed up again. Oh, fellas, got to talk about it. Knicks third pick overall in the draft. We dropped with the worst record ever in this whole season. And to get number 3. Talk about it, Danny D. Glad to be back with my co-host, Danny D. How you doing, Danny D?
Man, I ain't doing well, man. It's some straight bull crap. Bull crap. It's bull crap. But we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, man. Also glad to be joined by my co-host, Flo. How you been doing, Flo? I know it's been better times.
LA, man, this really sucks right now. It really does, as a Knicks fan. It really sucks.
It does, man. It does. It had the worst record overall in the league. This was our big hope to get the offseason started off right. And, you know, the Knicks got to be the Knicks. They don't even know how to lose correctly, man. They lose in one of the worst years and they start tainting and change the whole premise of the draft and balancing this awful way. Talk about it, Danny D. What's your thoughts right now?
My thought is, now, you know, like I said with media and things like that, everything is just got combobulated, right? Not only did we not win the draft, you get the number 1 pick, we get the number 1 third pick, the Pelicans get the number 1 pick. Now think about it. There's rumors going around that was saying that we were going to trade the number 1 pick to go get. I didn't even want AD, but just the fact now that we can't even do that scenario now because the Pelicans got the number 1 pick, who had a 6% chance of getting it, and they get it. Why?
You couldn't ask for a worse scenario, man. You really couldn't. You really could, because now I'm AD. Why am I going to leave? You got Holiday. You got Zion. That's a better looking team than Knicks right now, be honest with you. And you're going to get paid a ton of money if you actually stay. So now that you might well end that. That's not going to happen right now. And if you KD and Kyrie, that's what they keep talking about coming over here. Oh, well, what? Barrett, that's going to the things going to want to make you push and make that run. You ain't even get the second pick with Jay Morant. At least that's a better pick that you can keep him. The Knicks definitely need a point guard. Or at least you could have traded him for somebody else to another team that really need him as well. This is almost the worst case scenario you can have right now, to be honest with you. What you think about it, Flo?
Man, oh, man. This is an embarrassing loss. And we didn't even play a game. This is the lottery. And we failed at that.
You can't, man. You can't make this up.
You can't.
And for the listeners who don't know, just going to give you a quick rundown. The 14th pick overall went to the Celtics. 13 went to the Heat. 12 went to the Charlotte Hornets. 11 went to the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10 went to the Hawks. 9th went to the Wizards. 8th went to the Hawks. 7 went to the Bulls. 6 went to the Phoenix Suns. 5th went to the Cavaliers. Thank goodness they didn't get the first. I'd have been even more upset with that one. Yeah, LeBron, you don't deserve it anymore. With the Lakers got the 4th. They moved up. Knicks dropped with the 3rd. They stated already. And Memphis Grizzlies moved into the 2nd spot. And as we stated earlier, the New Orleans Pelicans got the 1st pick overall. I'm just disgusted, man. Just disgusted. It just ain't fair, man. It's just a sad state of affairs for Knicks fans. And you can see it, even in Zion's face. You can see he wanted to come to New York, man. I seen the energy that's all they were talking about all week. And to have this drop, I don't know. I don't know where you go from here, man. What do you think about it, Flo? Where you go from here right now?
Man, if you're the Knicks, you got to figure out a way if you can package that 3rd pick and get a star. You're gonna have no choice. You really do, because you gotta look at the talent at your roster and compare the players on your roster to that 3rd pick. Is Kevin Knox better than R.J. Barrett? Is Dennis Smith Jr. better than R.J. Barrett?
No,
I
don't think Dennis Smith is.
We all agree that Kevin Knox is better than R.J. Barrett.
I don't know if he's going to be in the future. I don't know. It's early. R.J. Barrett, he project better to me in the pros. I think his game more set for the pros than for the college game. But I like Knox a lot. I told you he remind me of poor man's KD, which is one reason why I want KD to come here. I think he has to be a good mentor to him. But I really thought Zion was going to be here, or at least Jay Morant. And I think that kind of – because now you got a lot of jam now. If you get him, I don't know exactly where you're going to play him with if you keep Knox and all them players. And like you stated for Danny D, I didn't even want to really trade for AD and give up Zion. I wanted Zion. I've been talking about that for the longest. I really think he got a talent you haven't seen in this league. Talk more about that, Danny D.
Yeah. Like I said, I really want to Zion because now with Zion and stuff like that, it has a sense that even because think about it, guys. Like think about it. Right, if Zion comes, right, if I'm KD or Kyrie, it's smart because you remember, KD don't like attention. He don't like the media. The media will be on Zion. Everybody's gonna run on him. You understand what I'm saying? The mistakes will be on Zion, so they can share the limelight. It wouldn't be that much pressure on KD because he doesn't like the limelight. He wants to run a team. Same thing with Kyrie. Oh, I want to be the man of the team. No, you don't have that because you have the responsibility to share with somebody now. Even though he's a young rookie, you have to be in the foreshadowing. But now it's like you said. I don't know because even when you have a RJ Barrett. I like RJ Barrett, but he's a poor. He can't shoot. Mm-hmm. He can drive. He's a poor perimeter and 3-point shooter. Kevin Knox is a better shooter than him. So now you pick up another guy who's 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". We got that already.
Yeah, you do, and it's like it's not going to put you over the top. It's not going to get. And if you didn't want to keep Zion, just having the number one pick overall, even a second, that give you a potential to actually move that pick if you really wasn't in love with Morant, you know. And he actually could go for AD or something like that. Now with him actually going to where AD in New Orleans is at, he probably want to see what it's going to be with play with Zion. He got his own little big three now. So I don't see why you would run and come over to the Knicks at this point. I really don't, unless you just fed up with that whole organization, just don't want to be there. But New Orleans, man, you talking about just fell into their laps. This was a great draft for them, man. This was terrific for them. For the Knicks and the Bulls, this was horrible. This was a horrible day for you as well as for Phoenix Suns. This is horrible for them too because they really need that point guard. And Morant, as everybody's projecting, he's going to go there. And for Memphis, they didn't deserve it to me. Why they even got the second pick? So count your days, like you saying off the air kindly. He going to give maybe a year and a half, maybe a half a season to teach this young kid. They're going to try to trade him like they did last year with Utah. So I mean, I don't know. Just disgusted, man. Just disgusted right now.
Do we go with a DeAndre Hunter who's more established with a 4-year player that's going to come in and contribute and could be a 2-way player?
I hear you. You can go that route. Now you got to really see what's out there. Is it even worth dropping down in the draft? And maybe pick up another draft pick and really see what else is out there. I don't know about Bo and all these guys and things like that if you want to start going down that route, but the Knicks just needed talent, and they needed a franchise talent. They needed a fresh start, and it's going to be hard with this now. I don't think Barrett is the guy that's going to be making fans want to come to the Garden like that and really invest in this team, or even free agents. That's not enough right now. I don't know what else you want to add to that, Flo. What you think?
The Knicks got to seriously think about either trading down, maybe trade with the Atlanta Hawks, who got the 8th and the 10th pick in this draft. Or maybe make some phone calls, shop that pick around, see they can get trade that pick for like the 3rd option, on a championship level team. Maybe you could do something like that, The options are limited right now, to be honest with you. The Knicks options are very, very limited.
Yeah, it is. Unless you really think you're going to do some really good scouting. You said Atlanta maybe pick up 2 picks. Or unless you really think Barrett's that good. I don't know. I know we always do our big draft show, but it's still early. But to me, it's a big drop down once you leave Zion and Jay Morant. I'm sorry. It's a big drop down to me. Those two can't miss. I don't know if Barrett's can't miss to me. And that's the big difference. Go ahead, Flo.
Sorry to cut you off. I got a question for you. All the rumors circulating online is that the Knicks are in love with Cameron Reddish, the other player from Duke. What are your thoughts on this player, gentlemen?
That was the other option I was going to say, but the thing is, the thing is, Cam got hurt and things like that, and he's another streaky shooter. I haven't seen him. When you play college, it's like you're doing a resume to see how you're going to play in the NBA. And he was streaky in college. he wasn't very consistent. So now could we take something that's very inconsistent? Because guys said we don't need a home run, but we need at least something to get on base. Mm-hmm. We got to get at least on second or third. I don't need nobody to bunt. And Cam, I don't know if he's ready for the spotlight because you're not going to be doing no jump shots with bigger and stronger guards. And I didn't really see you put the ball on the floor. You just a spot-up shooter shooting around. I don't need a poor man's J.J. Redick. I know somebody that's going to be a playmaker that's going to do something. And I said, even give me number 2. But with Cam Reddish, I don't even think he should go top 5. I think he should be top 10. But top 5, he hasn't shown me anything unless he blows our minds in the combine.
That's the same thing. And you already got Knox, who you waiting on, too. And to me, if anybody, his stock took a hit this year because he's one of the guys in Duke everybody kept talking about. He struggled. He struggled mighty, like you said, with his jump shot. He didn't look great in the during the tournament. I'm not waiting on him, especially if you're Kevin Durant or if you're getting Kevin Durant, Kyrie, or Kemba Walker, whatever is going to happen. The guy's not going to wait on no Cam Reddish. I'm sorry. He got some talent, but it's going to take him a couple of years. That's what the big reason I said they may trade Zion to get AD because everybody want a big 3 right now. I would rather wait on Zion because just to me, Kevin Durant is not the youngest guy either. He's in his early 30s. He had injury issues too. So that was my thing is at least you have a young guy to build on down the road, maybe 2 or 3 seasons. But with Cam Reddish, and that's just a huge drop-off. Just the energy of it, man. I mean, just think about if you come in here. Would you want to be coming to play with him? No. That's not enough. That's not enough to me. What you think, Flo?
Well, I agree. It's really not enough. And the question that we have to ask ourselves is this. Is there a player that as we have the 3rd pick, is there a player currently, when you look at this draft, you see a number 3 option on a championship level team with that 3rd pick? Do you see that player in this draft? That's the question we got to ask ourselves that.
I mean, it's so early and so young. I don't want to say they're not there because you've seen a lot of people come up middle or late first round that actually produce well and actually could be that type of player. Barrett might be that type of player. I can't say he's not. But it's just a big difference when you just look at talent-wise. Jay Morant jumped through the building, man. Zion jumping from the free throw line. The energy, just they're more physically ready. Versus, Barry, he had his moments, but it just wasn't the same. He could be a solid pro. He might be an all-star. I won't say he won't. But it's just a big difference just here right now. Hindsight is 20/20, but just speaking right now as a Knicks fan, this is not what I wanted. This is not what a lot of Knicks fans want. This is not what we hope for. And this was a horrible season, man. This wasn't like a season we was like in it sometime. This season was horrible all throughout. Throughout, we followed this thing, and this was supposed to be the golden in the rainbow, and this is not what it's supposed to be. And it's just very disappointing. We had to get on the air and talk for the listeners, for the fans. Y'all let us know. Comment section, let us know. Talk us off the bridge, man. Talk us off the bridge right now. But I'm usually that person to tell y'all, hey, don't be down. I'm down, man. I'm down because this is not what I wanted. This is not what I thought I was going to see. I thought I would see Zion running through the tunnel. I thought I would see KD maybe running through the tunnel with him. This wasn't it. And it's just bad, man. It's just bad. I don't know what to say right now. What's the way I had to close it out, Danny D?
All I gotta say is we gotta just keep on. We can't get no worse than this. You know what I'm saying? The year that we're not supposed to lose a bunch of games. Last year, if we'd have had a 25% odds last year. This year, they want to change the rules. How convenient. But like I said, we just gotta hope for the best with the pick 3 and see what's going on. And then I said, bump the draft. I said we bumped the draft, and then we really gotta hope for free agency. If it doesn't work out, then I think it's gonna be another year. We're gonna be doing this next year again.
Where's them frozen lottery balls? Like they said they did when Pat got it, man. What happened with that? I don't know. This is what they're telling you though right now. They changed it so much now you can't even depend on the draft. That's basically what they're telling you.
Yeah.
This is what it's gonna be. And they tell you it's gonna be the good upper management and just with teams and players that actually want to come where the organization is. And you got to really build it in that way. Striking gold is gonna be very hard right now. And I don't know the next couple of seasons what it's gonna be like. You can't even say you want to do this again next year to lose. That 14% chance? It's not worth it. It's just not.
Nope.
What else you want to say to that, Flo? Finish things up.
Here's the thing I want to ask both of you guys. I'm looking at the second best point guard in this draft. Do you think he's worthy of us drafting at third? And the kid I'm referring to is the point guard from Vanderbilt.
Yeah. He can play. He can play. He had an excellent tournament. But is it enough to lead a team? We got a point guard. Now we're saying we got to put on paper. Is he better than Moutier or better than Dennis Smith Jr.?
My problem is, and we're going to talk about when we do our next episode down the road, is that if you look at the playoffs, the top teams are with top-tier players, man. You look at the Steph Curry, you look at the KDs, you look at the Damian Lillards, you know. There's a reason why you see Harden fell off and lost. There's a reason why you see Russell Westbrook lost. There's a reason why you're seeing these type of teams not getting to the finals, man. They're not that good. These second-tier franchise players are not good enough to push themselves. Even the Kyries are not good enough to push themselves. The Knicks needed that type of player. And I don't know if this player is in that draft after these top two. That's the problem. Maybe that Barrett might be that. I'm not sure. But the Knicks don't have that on their roster right now, for what we can see. Knox maybe down the road, he might be a second, a third. I don't know. But right now, just not even counting free agency, the Knicks needed talent. And this was the one where they could get guaranteed franchise potential talent. Jay Moran projects as that. Yeah. Zion projects as that. The rest of you don't project as that. And the Knicks needed it bad. You seen it. They could barely score. They could not score all season, man. Nobody could put the ball in the hole consistently. And this was your one chance to guarantee at least get that player locked up for a couple of years. You don't have that now. That's why I'm so upset about it. You don't have that. You have nothing to tip your hat on, then hoping, pleading to KD or Kawhi, somebody take this money. And if they don't take the money, what you going to do now? Now you're in a horrible situation. They can say, oh, I don't want to go there. What are you going to do now, to be honest with you, Flo? Where are you going to go with that?
LA, that's the case. The Knicks got to go to plan B. And I think me and you, we had this conversation with plan B. We had this conversation before off the air. You know, they're really going to have to prepare for plan B. Plan B is really Kemba Walker. I'll mention a player, LA, you're not too fond of. I'll mention his name. I know you're not too fond of in a Knicks uniform. You think he's a good ball player, but I know you're not too fond of Jimmy Butler.
Oh, God, please. Take me down. Take me down. They said in the cartoon, take me down. Shoot me down. I don't want Jimmy Butler. I don't want Kemba Walker. You can't sell that to the Knicks fan. We've been to do too many years of not winning anything to bring back Kemba Walker and Jimmy Butler at a press conference. Please, I don't want to see that. I want to see him. I don't want to see from Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. No. I don't want to see none of them. Just save your money. Please, don't do it. That's not enough. Because now you capped out for what? Jimmy Butler, you couldn't get to the finals with Embiid and Ben Simmons with Jimmy Butler. You want to get there with Kemba Walker and Jimmy Butler and Mitchell and Knox? No, man. No, that's not enough. That's no. No. Don't like that. Don't like that. I hear you, Flo, but I don't want that at all. Not at all.
So I pose the question back to you now. What should be their plan B? Since you don't like the plan B, we talked about this plan B a while back. You don't like it because we were hoping plan A. We were hoping plan A would be Zion. Now we got to scrap that as of today. What should be the Knicks' new plan B?
No, your plan A was to still get KD or Kawhi. That's your plan A. You were hoping Zion would fall in your lap.
Correct.
So your plan B is a hoping it's like a Kemba Walker and KD. That's what you're hoping, something like that. But a Jimmy Butler and Kemba is not going to be enough. Or even Jimmy Butler or Kyrie is not enough. That's just far from enough. You got to get a franchise player. That's the problem. Whether it's KD, whether it's AD, whether it's Kawhi. To me, those are your three franchise players. If you ain't get one of them three, and I'm saying for AD for the following season, if you decide to save your money and hope he come here, which I don't see why he would do it at this point, unless he just really want to play with KD. I don't see the purpose. But if you ain't getting one of them type of three players, you got a losing option for the next 2 years. You basically save all this cap space for nothing, in my opinion. What you want to add to that, Danny D?
Yeah, I said we're gonna hope and see. I said the only thing I can hope and see is that now I'm looking for AD. At least AD says, "Listen, y'all got your franchise play. I'm out. I won't be here. He can man the ship. I'm out of here. I'm going to the promised land. I'm out."
That's the only thing. You got to hope he want to play with. Because now you're hoping that, which is funny. Because if he got Zion, I wouldn't want AD.
We ain't want him. Now we want him. Back then you don't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
But now I got the third, fifth. Like, please take a KD. Take an AD. We'll gladly go and get you in the Uber, man. I'll get you the lift if you want that. I don't care. Oh, man. Only the Knicks. Well, this is an off the cup episode. Listeners, just want to get in there real quick, get your thoughts. Zach, how we felt at that moment. Let us know what you'll think in the comment section. Flo, give us your closing remarks, please.
Listeners, gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for allowing us to be part of this great show, Knicksfandom. I'm happy to be back. Very disappointed that we're back talking about the third pick in the draft. But you know what? Hopefully, the Knicks do well in free agency. Don't get your hopes too high with the draft now. Just continue to scout these players with the pre-draft camp. But again, now the number one focus should be free agency. Like you said, LA, number one is Kevin Durant. Number two, Kawhi. And hopefully, one of these two players come to New York and they bring a second superstar with them. Hopefully, that'll be Kyrie.
Yeah, we'll see what happens now. Thank you, dear Flo. What you think about that? D, give us closing remarks for today's show.
Man, thank you guys and thank the listeners, man. Just keep hope alive.
That's all we got, Knicks fan. That's all we got. Hope in the third pick overall. Oh, boy. I tell you, they teach you some things, man. Patience is a virtue. Thank you, dear listeners. Thank you, dear co-host as always, Danny D. Much appreciated. Always, Flo. Thank you as well. Listeners, always comment, subscribe. See ya.